Footsteps. So many footsteps. Hey guys. For those of you who are just in the Discord, hello again. Hey Cheryl. 오랜만이에요. What's up, Small? Yo. Yeah, so the footsteps are obviously... I got back to the place where we were at. Fortunately, it actually did save right after we left the church building, or whatever it was. The town hall. After we left there, the game actually saved. I didn't know that. So that's great. So I only had to go skip like 5 sentences to get back to where we were. Yeah, so let's get back into the game. 1분 남짓한 시간이었지만 it was just a little bit over it'd just been a little bit over a minute, but 전속력으로 달리니 because we are running at full speed. 벌써 숨이 차기 시작한다. We're already starting to lose our breath. Hey Lauren. Hey Fig. 우리의 달기 속도는 현저하게 늦어졌고 our running speed has gotten slower. 현저하게. Let's look that up. Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, just marked it. Markedly. Distinguishedly clearly. 우리 뒤편에서 여전히 마을 사람들의 발소리와 목소리가 들려온다. And from behind us, still, we could hear the footsteps and voices of the village people! 마을 사람들의. 지금은 꽤 멀리서 들리지만 right now we can hear it from quite far away, but 그 소리들은 천천히, those voices are slowly, 그러나 확실하게, but certainly 이쪽으로 다가오고 있었다. We're certainly approaching this way, the direction we're going. So at first there we could hear them from far away, but now they're slowly getting closer. Your headset just died, as in like the battery ran out? Just charge it? 아무래도 더 빨리 달려야겠다. I think we should run more quickly. Literally, even if I think about it, we must run more fast. 어찌 되었건 이 숨만 벗어나면 wait, how did you hear what I said? If your battery ran out. Conspiracy. Hashtag the Cheryl headphones conspiracy. 어찌 되었건 whatever happens 이 숨만 벗어나면 I just gotta get out of this forest. Literally, if I get out of this forest only, the whole house can hear you. Oh! Make some weird sounds. Okay. Okay, what's going on now? 세이 씨, 뭔가에 발이 걸렸는지 한세이가 넘어져 버렸다. 뭔가에 발이 걸렸는지, maybe her foot was caught by something. I don't know. But 한세이가 넘어져 버렸다, but she fell over. So 한세이 fell over, maybe her foot had gotten stuck somewhere. 나는 놀라, I was surprised. And 한세이에게 달려갔다, ran to 한세이. So I ran to 한세이 in surprise. Yeah, she fell over.
괜찮아요. 그냥 걸려 넘어지.
If you guys missed the last time, what happened was, so she's like, we should go check out the town hall because they might have records of the people in the town. Because she's trying to find the guy, she's trying to find the guy that her father is accused of murdering, living in this town. So we need to find the town records. So we went there. While we were there, looking around, suddenly some people ran in the room. Walked in the room. So me and her hid in the closet. Kind of, it was like a wardrobe. 창농, right? Let me check. It was a new word that. No, it was close. 청농. Was it 청농? No. 장농? Oh gosh, wardrobe. I have to look it up. Not normally wardrobe is not that word, but 장농. Okay, 장농. Okay, I was close, but it was the different wrong. That was not the strong sound. Yeah, 장농. Okay, so we hid in the closet, and so we're like scrunched up together next to each other, and then we ran out when we thought the coast was clear. But then this guy in like the priest robes comes out, floats through the wall, and starts chasing after us, and then we leave. So that's what's going on. 괜찮아요. I'm okay. 그냥 걸려 넘어진. I just got stuck and I fell. But she didn't finish her sentence, so I think she's gonna say something like or something like that right now. Yeah, I knew it. 왜 그래요? Why? What's up? What's wrong? 발목 접질렀어요? Did you sprain your literally foot, neck? 손, 목, wrist, 팔, 목, ankle.
그런 것 같네요.
I think so. Okay, so now here's the thing. Now we gotta carry her. Now we gotta give her a piggyback ride. 한세이는 자신의 발목을 보며 이리저리 움직이려 해보지만 여의치 않은 모양이었다. 여의치. It's probably just 요의하지. Yeah. Okay, it was just 요의하다. She looked while looking. She was looking at her ankle and trying to move around 이리저리 here and there, but it appeared that it wasn't going the way she wanted. It appears she wasn't able to move. So let's write down the last part. Oh yeah, feel free. Yeah, Cheryl, you should take a break. 나는 고개를 들어 I raised my head. 우리 뒤편을 바라봤다 and looked behind us. 아직이다. There's still time. Literally, it is still. It is yet. 아직 마을 사람들로부터 안전하지 못하다. Ah, never mind. It's still not this. Okay, well, it could have been either way. Anyway, I'm still not 안전하, still not safe from the village people. 마을 사람들로부터, from the village people. I should only put that as a note. Okay. Cross out that line. Not village people, the 요이하다 word. 물론 이대로 들켜버린다고 해서 저들이 우리를 죽이거나 하지는 않을 거라고 생각한다. Of course, remember I was saying the of course? 물론 is the adverb that means of course. So of course, even saying if we get caught like this, 저들이, it's not like, I don't think that they are going to kill us or anything like that. 우린 이 악마가 만든 무대에서 꽤 중요한 역할이니까. Because we have a, here literally, we are the performer, we are the roles, but more like I'll say that. We have very important roles on the stage that the devil made. So it's not like they're going to kill us because we have, you know, in the game that the devil's making, that the devil's playing right now, we're doing pretty important roles, is what we're saying. Maybe this time I can drink. Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Even if your head hurts, yeah. I mean, if it's studying. Now this, like I said, this is not studying. This is like immersion. So it's good, but it just doesn't count as studying. Although I don't recommend actually drinking if we say village people, because you will die. 하지만, but 앞으로의 행동에 엄청난 제약을 받을 건 확실하다. But I'm sure that we will get a lot of, not that word, 제약, different one. Yeah. But 제약 like as something stopping you from doing something. But I'm sure that we're going to be restricted a lot in what we can do in the future. So if we get caught, I'm sure they're not going to kill us, but it'll make it harder for us to do things in the future. Yeah. Okay. 나는 그냥 아무것도 모른 채 저들에게 속고 있는 바보면 충분하다. For me, it's enough if I am just an idiot that is being fooled by them without knowing anything. This is a little translation. Like for me, it's enough if they just think I'm dumb. If they think I don't know anything, that's best for me. That's enough for me. I do have a bottle of wine in the fridge. I have wine too. I use it for cooking. Rarely, but I do. I don't drink. Tastes disgusting, but headache is a tension headache. Oh, well, maybe from speaking in Korean today. 그렇기 때문에 빌미가 잡힐 만한 일은 절대로 막고 싶었다. 빌미. And again, I don't know. Bunch of words coming up in today's stream. I don't know. Ah, yeah. Okay. Well, I'd forgotten. Let's write that down. Because of that, I want to stop any sort of reason, any sort of thing that they would have to yeah, cause. Let's see. I wanted to stop at all costs anything that could be I see. So I wanted to stop any sort of thing that could give them cause to think otherwise. Literally, a cause could be found because of that. So I didn't want them to find out the reason, though. Because I'd rather they just don't know that I know anything. Okay. Small, you missed it. Arlie insists maybe Billy will be swayed next time. Well, it would have to be a lot longer. Like you don't want to do it too often, or else there wouldn't really be a point to show off like improvement. 빨리 일어나요. Hurry, get up. 부축해 줄 테니까. Okay, are we doing this? Is this really? Yeah. I'll support you. Like, I'll hold you up, basically. Basically, I'll support you, so hurry and get up.
좀 진정해요. 이러서야 둘 다 잡혀.
Get a hold of yourself. Like, calm down a bit. If we do that, we're both gonna get caught. When this man asked why I didn't choose to read a Bible text in Korean, I knew I wanted to say, but I just said, I don't know. Next year? Yeah, sometime next year. Income, yeah, that's obviously not why I'm doing the one-to-one classes. Although we'll see. Whenever I go to Korea, someday I'll get to Korea. As soon as the vaccine comes out, I'm gonna be first in line. As long as I can get in line, as long as it's available, I'm totally gonna be first to get that. And then going right to Korea. 한세이가 그렇게 말하며 잠시 숨을 고르더니 주변을 둘러본다. So Hansei, she said that, what she just said, and then kind of catched her breath for a second and looked around the area. Caught her breath, looked around the area. Oops, that's not what I meant.
저기 보여요?
Do you see there? 그곳엔 구덩이가 있었다. In that place, there was a hole. I totally saw this because you could see it was photoshopped in the picture. I was like, what is that hole over there that they've clearly photoshopped in the picture? Now I know why. 한 명 정도는 겨우 들어갈 수 있을 좁은 구덩이다. It's a narrow, like a small hole that about one person could barely fit into. So we're going to throw her in the hole and then say, see you later, we're going to run away. 설마, no way, you're not thinking, 저기에 숨겠다는 겁니까? Are you going to hide in there? Like, no way, are you going to hide in there? Biblical Korean is another level I get hit. I could do that with you. That's not a big deal. If you go to Korea for 2 to 3 months, my Korean will suffer. No, it won't. It will not. Because learning Korean is something you can do without me. Frankly, no one needs a teacher to learn Korean. You need something to reference. You need lots of practice, but you can do it with just practicing and more practicing and studying. But if I go to Korea 2 to 3 months, yeah, I wouldn't be doing tutoring for like 2 weeks before that and then 2 weeks after I get back. So it would be like 4 months that it would be gone. Just you know.
말했잖아요.
I told you.
이대로면 둘 다 잡힌다고.
If we keep going like this, we're both gonna get caught.
차라리 제가 저기 숨어 있고 준성 씨 혼자 도망가는 게 나아요.
It would be much better. Actually. I did a live stream about 차라리, but I didn't do a live stream yet about this form, so I'll just translate it. It would be much better if I just run away. If you, Junsung, just run away by yourself, and if I stay hiding in there. So it would be better if I hide in there and you just run away. 그래도 저긴, but still there? 너무 위험해요. That's too dangerous. 조그만 수색 당해도 금방 들킬 텐데. Even if you just a tiny bit, you're gonna get caught right away. Yeah. Even if they search just a little bit, you're gonna get caught right away. I'll write that down. 수색. Yeah, but anyway, search.
아니요. 그렇게까지 수고스럽게 수색은 안 할 거예요.
No. They're not going to search that hard. That hard, literally. 그렇게까지. That much. But yeah. Yeah, I think like ultimately I go to Korea every year for about 3 months, but ultimately my goal is to go to Korea twice a year. Like I really don't like that I can only get to Korea once a year for 3 months. It's just a real big pain, you know, preparing for this giant trip, cleaning out the house, getting someone to watch over the house, you know, everything. It's just a huge thing. Planning, you know, canceling this, canceling that, like preparing the house to be gone for that long. It would be much better to just take 2 trips for like a month and a half each year. Then it's like you just turn off the lights and go. Like, oh no, I left that light on. Well, it's okay. I could just, you know, ask someone to turn it off. Like, you know, I didn't get the mail for a month. It's not a huge deal. 3 months though is a big deal. So yeah, like that would be the best thing, is if I could start going to Korea a lot more. Like it would be nice if I could be like in Korea for 4 months out of every year instead of like 2.5 or 2.
저 사람들은 그냥 수상한 소리를 확인하려는 것뿐이지 뚜렷한 목적을 가지고 필사적으로 찾는 건 아니잖아요.
I have to check this. 필사적. Hold on. Yeah, for desperate. Okay. They are just checking. All they're doing is trying to check for strange or suspicious sounds. I heard a big thud. All they're trying to do is check for suspicious sounds. They don't have some sort of clear goal, and they're not trying to be searching like really like desperately. Like they're not desperately searching or anything with a clear goal. All they're trying to do is just check for strange sounds.
하지만 이대로 날 부축하면서 걸어가면 진짜 들킬 거예요.
하지만 이대로 날 부축하면서 걸어가면 진짜 들킬 거예요. But if you walk, here you go, Cheryl. 걸어가면. So if you walk somewhere there while supporting me, we're really gonna get caught because we're gonna be slow.
이게 최선이에요.
This is our best option. This is the most we can do. 이게 최선이에요. Wouldn't that cost you a lot more to go twice a year? Yeah, but so what? I don't have any hobbies, so where else is my YouTube money gonna go? It goes into my equipment to make videos, and it goes into plane trips. I don't even have to pay to stay in Korea. I can stay at my mother-in-law's house. So, what happens health-wise when you plan a 3-month trip? You have enough medicine? I don't have any medicine. I usually bring along some like Benadryl and headache medicine, but last time I left a bunch of it there, so I'm okay. I have everything. Vaccinations, you don't need to do anything like that. You're not, I mean, if you're living over in Korea, you get it all for free. You could literally walk down the street from wherever you are, walk down the street for like 5-10 minutes to a close hospital, walk in, be like, hey, can I get an appointment for today? And they'll be like, yeah. Can you wait an hour? Or if they're super busy, like, yeah, can you come back a little bit later? Or yeah, we have an appointment right now. And then you just tell the doctor what's up. They give you what you need, prescription, whatever. You pay the bill, $8 if you have insurance, $5 if you have insurance, or if it's something big, maybe 20, 30 bucks. And if you don't have insurance, then you pay like 30, 40 bucks or 50 bucks, depending on what it is. Like, I'm just giving you kind of like ballpark figure, but it's really easy. 나는 답답함에 머리카락을 쥐어뜯을 뻔했다. I almost pulled out my hair in frustration. It's like, ugh. So yeah, I'm actually much more at ease with my health when I'm in Korea than I am in the US. Because like if I'm here, like if I'm sick, I'm not gonna go to the doctor unless I'm actually like really sick. But then by the time it gets to that point, well, like, do I need to go to an ER or something? Like, you know, we just avoid going to the doctor in the US. But in Korea, it's like, I'll be like walking down the street, I'll be like, oh, my throat's a little sore. Walk to the doctor. He'll be like, oh, you got a cold. Here's some medicine. You know, he'll prescribe you literally like aspirin or whatever. You'll pay like $3, $5 for the prescription. He'll give you like, you know, a 5-day supply. Pick it up. That includes the doctor visit. You go. Like, you don't have to care about that stuff over there. It's amazing. Yeah, Korea has the healthcare system that we should get in the US, I think. It's a single payer health, if you're curious. Yeah, it's great. It's not like free. You pay. It's paid for taxes, but it's after that point everyone has it. Well, as long as you're living in Korea, you have it. And yeah, it's great. If you want, you could pay to get more expensive insurance if you want, but you don't need it. Just go to any hospital. Be like, hey, I want this. Okay, cool. Done. There you go. It's awesome. And I've been to the doctor a lot in Korea. I've been without insurance. You just walk up. I think I did surgery in Korea. I did my sinusitis surgery in Korea 2 years ago. I think we paid out the door all the doctor visits beforehand, tests, prescriptions afterward, follow-up doctor visits, 3 days in the hospital or 4 days in the hospital. I don't even remember. Yeah, I think it was like 3 nights in the hospital, including like, you know, all the IVs and all the medicines and stuff while I was there. $3,400, $3,300, yeah, around there for the process. And that was, you know, I had full surgery. I was completely out for 2 hours. Yeah, it was awesome. If I'd done that in the US, it would have easily been over $10,000 for that same thing. Like $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 for it, at least. At a cheap place in the US. This was like a nice, like marble floor, you know, like fancy hospital. And yeah, I met with the doctor a bunch, probably at least over a dozen times. I saw that doctor's face, including like cleaning out my nose afterward. Yeah, I know. What do you, 1,000? I wish. Ambulance rides are $3,000 to $4,000. Yeah, about $3,000 here in California. And my brother once had to do a helicopter ambulance ride for his daughter, and that was $5,000. Yeah. And Korea did have a problem where people wouldn't move out of the way for ambulances. It's getting better recently, though. As of like last year, it's starting to improve. But normally, if you took an ambulance in Korea, people wouldn't move out of the way. Like, not especially. They'd be like, whatever, you go around, whatever. But lately, I think from last year, it's kind of gotten a bit better, and people are will kind of move over a little bit more. That was the only negative thing I had to say about Korea's health system was, if you take an ambulance, it's not that great. Whereas the US, they part like the Red Sea, like everyone goes on the side. But now that's getting better, so I don't really have anything negative to say about it. Anyway, 한세이 말에 납득이 되고 안 되고를 떠나. 그렇게 말하는 한세의 입술이 파르르 떨리고 있기 때문이었다. What do you call that? Forgetting, I don't think that's not the best way to say it, but just forgetting whether or not I'm convinced by what she's saying or not. Hold on, turn this back on. Yeah. Not forgetting. Literally leaving whether she's like, leave that away. Okay, going away from whether or not she's convincing me or not, what she's saying. Okay, forget that. 그렇게 말하는 한세의 입술이 파르르 떨리고 있기 때문이었다. It was because her lips were trembling while she spoke. It wasn't, that's the reason why I was feeling like really frustrated, is what I'm saying. I almost ripped out my hair in frustration. It was because, you know, not whether I was being convinced by what she was saying, it's because like her lips were like trembling while she spoke. I guess it's because I was seeing her afraid. My 4-month-old cousin's mom bill for giving birth is like $86,000. Yeah. At the time when my kid was born, I had like no income. So we had the pretty much like free health insurance at that point. And the very next year we weren't anymore. But yeah, so right when he was born, but we still got the bill. It was just paid for. I think it was like $38,000. $38,000 for, and we went to and because it's like the free health insurance kind of thing, we had to go to their hospital, which was an hour drive away from our house, in a kind of older neighborhood. The hospital was old, like it looked like it was built in the 60s, and all the equipment looked like it was from the 70s. It was, I mean, it was okay. It was still a hospital, but it was like, yeah, it's just ridiculous. I mean, we didn't pay $38,000. Obviously, that was paid for. But it's like, come on. What did they do that cost $38,000? Seriously. Does the doctor get $1,000 every hour? $1,000 an hour? That doesn't make any sense. The doctor didn't even work 38 hours. Like, where did that money go? Did they spend did they buy a whole like the whole birth bed? The hospital bed? And then throw it away after we left, like $38,000. Yeah, I'd understand that. Those are probably $10,000, probably, or several $1,000s for those. It makes no sense. What possibly could cost that much? The hospital being really big? Well, yeah, but we're not paying the whole hospital rent. Like, there's other people there too. Yeah, Korea's got it the right way. Korea knows what they're doing with that. In Korea, mothers, yeah, they don't have to spend anything, because it's part of the insurance. You would pay if you want to do like, oh, I want to give birth at this hospital doing this special thing. Then yeah, you could pay for that if you want. It's not like you're forced into it. Yeah, just stop giving birth. No, it's just like ridiculous. And that, like I said, that was when we had the free insurance. Now we would have to pay for the full price. So now we would just be on the hook for, oh, and the insurance would probably go up if we were to have another kid also. So yeah, it's just ridiculous, paying so much money for absolutely nothing. And even if we have to go to the hospital today, you still have to pay for it too. Even if you have insurance, you still pay to go to the hospital. It's not like it covers it. At least if I was paying like, whatever, $600, $700 a month, which is what we're paying. At least if I pay that, but then hospital visits are free, right? Okay, maybe, yeah, cool. But no, they still charge you for everything. it just protects you if you get like a gigantic bill, but that's like really rare, but you still have to pay it because what if? 어쩌면 자신이 다급하게 행동하는 바람에 maybe perhaps because she was kind of behaving very what's the word? Not fast. Like urgently. She's like acting like really, she's trying to do things really urgently. Maybe because of that, 이런 상황이 되었다는 것에 대한 책임감일지도 모르겠다. Maybe it's because she has some sort of responsibility because that we were brought into this sort of situation because we just kind of rapidly made our decisions to run out here and everything like that. So maybe she feels guilty about that. Gastric bypass, 15,000. Yeah. Yeah, and the thing is, even if you have insurance, you of course you won't pay that 25,000, but you might pay 10,000. And then if it goes over the year, then they'll have you pay 10,000 twice, depending on what your yearly limits are. It'll be something like there, like it could be 10,000 limit or 8,000 limit. It'll be somewhere around there. You have to pay yearly. Hey, Larissa. 그렇게 생각하니 더욱 한세이를 두고 가기가 싫었다. And because I was thinking that, more and more I didn't want to leave 한세이. So I really didn't want to leave her by herself though. 나는 뒤를 슬쩍 돌아봤다. I looked back. 마을 사람들의 소리가 점점 가까워진다. The sounds of the village people were getting more and more close. It's to the point, yeah, Arlie, I got deathly ill in 2015, and it was the worst I've ever been sick. Like, I could not stop throwing up. It was gross. It was like straight from like 8 o'clock until 2 a.m. I couldn't relax. I couldn't stop. Seriously, it was terrible. I was getting like dizzy. So I knew I needed to go to the hospital. But I'm like, no way, I can't afford an ambulance. So I called my brother. He lived close by. He drove by, picked me up, took me to the hospital. And on the way, he's like, yeah, you were like giving me weird directions of the hospital. Like I didn't know what was going on. As soon as I got to the hospital, I was kind of okay. I spent the night there for like 6 hours and then left. Oh no, I was only there for like 3 hours actually, thinking about it. Just got an IV and then left because I kind of felt a little better after getting some medicine they gave me. But yeah, it's like I wouldn't take an ambulance. I'm like, that I have no money. Like, how am I going to pay for that? Like, it's just terrible. So if I had an emergency and I, like, you know, breaking a leg or something, I'd probably call an Uber. I'd just like wrap it up so it doesn't bleed, and I'd be like, sorry, and I'd tip them an extra $50. But yeah, I would do that too. Okay, for 3 days in the hospital. It was a small fortune. Yeah, and that's the thing. And then they have the gall to bill the insurance more than that on top of it. It's like, what are you... It's like they bill you like they think you're a doctor. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I heard that. You have to tell them to, that you'll ask them for a discount, basically. You explain to them how you can't pay it, but say I could pay this much, and see if they'll take it. And then because at some points they'd rather do that than have the risk of you declaring bankruptcy and not paying anything. So they'll take like, you know, a third of or fifth of the cost or whatever of the bill just to get you to pay it, because they don't want you to just say you're not going to pay it at all. Dang it. I guess so. Okay, fine. 저기까지만 부족해 줄게요. I'll support you just until there. So I'll take you to the hole. What is this? 천천히 걸어봐요. Okay, let's try walking slowly. Oh, I see. So we're gonna like support her now. Try walking slowly. 진짜 고집 있네, 정말. So stubborn, really. Yeah, Cheryl, I swear Cheryl's like, I used to be a insurance biller. I used to be a AOL chat manager once. I used to be a physical therapist. I used to be a dog trainer. Like, what haven't you done, Cheryl? At least 15 years ago, I have funds just for people who cannot pay the whole difference between their insurance. Yeah. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. That's the thing, like... Speaking of which, guys, everyone please vote. I'm not going to tell you what to vote for. Everyone please just vote. And, I don't even think there's anything on the ballot right now specifically for healthcare. But hopefully in the future, US can get a better system like that too. But I don't know when. Yeah, take care, Small. No problem. I'm always just doing them kind of randomly anyway.
은근슬쩍 반말하지 마요.
don't use 반말 to me, basically, like, so fast. So we're not that, like, I'm just started using, uh-oh, I got another oi jump. I started using, like, 반말 because I'm getting, like, frustrated with her. I don't know this 은근슬쩍 thing, but I think it's just, yeah, okay. See, yeah. Willy-nilly, that sort of thing, like, quietly, as you please, or whatever. Don't just use 반말 to me, basically. Dude, now is not the time to bug me about using 반말 to you. 혼자말입니다. 혼자말. Just talking to myself. Talking to myself. 그리고 세희 씨도 흥분하면 반말 튀어나오고 그랬잖아요. And you also, when you got all worked up, you were also like, you all 반말 also was flying out of you too when you were getting all worked up. Huh? Like that. You used 반말 too when you got mad.
내가 언제요?
When did I? 그랬어요. You did. 저기 숨어서 기억이나 되새겨봐요. Go hide. Okay, you did. Just go hide there and try remembering it again. I hope it shows a little...
죄송해요. 짐이 되려던 건...
I hope it, when she hides in here, it's just going to show her little face on the screen inside the hole. Please do that. Sorry about being a burden. 사과는 나중에 하고. Okay, save the apologies for later. As for the apologies, do that later. And... 자, alright. 조심히 들어가 봐요. Okay, carefully go in. What has happened the last, like, 6 lives? Is she the... No, we don't know yet. We're still trying to meet up with everyone. We really don't know. We've met everyone twice except the annoying business girl and the girl who's obviously a succubus. She's gotta be a succubus. I still think my number one choice is still Cheshiri. Number 2 is the Dracula girl or this girl. And then the other ones are after that. 한세를 구덩이 앞에 내려놨다. I put Seihi back down in front of the hole. Oh, I shouldn't even say, it's not really hole, it's more like a pit. 한세이는 몸을 굽히고 구덩이 속으로 조심스레 들어갔다. She did this with her body? What's that called? Yeah, she bent her body and carefully entered inside of the pit, the little hole. 다행히 구덩이는 제법 깊어 한세이를 꽤 훌륭히 숨겨주었지만, fortunately, because the hole was quite deep, it sufficiently was able to hide 한세이, but 나는 한세이 발목이 못내 신경 쓰였다. I was still really, really worried though about her ankle. Yeah. Deeply.
빨리 가요. 난 괜찮을 거니까.
Okay, they really should have just put your face down in there. I wish they did that. Hurry up and go. I'll be okay. 그럼 나중에 그 폐가에서 봅시다. Okay, so let's meet later at that abandoned house. 한 새가 고기를 끄덕였고 she nodded her head and 나는 주변에 나무줄기와 낙엽들을 주워 모아 뚜껑처럼 만들어 구덩이 위에 덮었다. So she nodded and I gathered up the like twigs and fallen leaves in the area and made it like a lid, so like, you know, the twigs and leaves, and then laid it on top of the hole. So like I'm kind of covering her. 좋아. 이 정도면 얼른 눈에 띄지 않을 거다. Okay, good. This much shouldn't catch anyone's eye right away. So this much shouldn't be obvious quickly. 작업을 미친 나는 내가 가던 길이 아닌 구덩이와 반대 방향 쪽으로 뛰었다. So after I finished my work, after I finished doing that, I ran in the opposite direction of the hole, not the way that I had been going. So after I finished doing that, I ran not in the place, not where I was going, but in the opposite direction of the hole. So get people away from there. 그리고 구덩이와 충분히 멀어진 부근에서 근처의 나무를 힘껏 걷어찼다. And then in a that's region, right? Region? Yes. So in an area quite far enough away from the hole, 근처의 나무를 힘껏 걷어찼다. I kicked the tree in the area really hard. I'm angry. 뭐야, 방금 뭔 소리 안 들렸어? I guess maybe by accident I kicked something. I don't know. This is a 마을 사람, a village person who said this. What was that? Didn't you just hear something? 방금 뭔 소리 안 들렸어? 뭔 소리를 들어? What sound are you talking about? 뭔 소리를 듣긴 이 소리를 들으라고. Oh, okay, I'm trying to get. Okay, it was on purpose because I was like, it sounded like I kicked it on purpose. I mean, the way that it was written, but then anyway. 뭔 소리를 듣긴. So now this is my thoughts. Like, what sound do you think? Literally, what sound would you hear? I'm saying, hear this. Listen to this. I'm trying to get their attention by kicking the tree to get them to run over to me. 이 소리 안 들려? This sound. Don't you hear it? 들었어. 저쪽. I heard it. It's that way. 내 쪽으로 남자들이 달려오는 소리가 들려온다. Now I can hear the sound of men running toward me. 이걸로 됐겠지. This should be enough. So basically, I just kicked a tree to get their attention so they would hear it. 나는 잘 움직이지 않은 다리 근육을 쥐어 짜내며 다시 달리기 시작했다. I tightened up my leg muscles, which I normally don't move much, and started running again. So I'm like, let's go. So I'm not a runner. 우선, first of all, 이 숲을 빠져나가자. First of all, let's just get out of this forest. 그리고 아무 일 없다는 뜻 행동하는 거다. And we're just kind of acting as if nothing's wrong. Basically, let's just get out of here and act as if nothing's wrong. 지금은 오직 그것만 생각하자. Right now, let's just only think about that. So that's all we're going to think about right now. Let's get out of here and act like nothing's happened. Okay, we got out. 숲을 지나 마을 뒤편까지 도착한 나는 마을 건물 한쪽에 몸을 기대고 숨을 골랐다. So I arrived at the back end of the village, passing through the forest, and I leaned my body up against the side of one of the village buildings and caught my breath. 몸의 열기가 사그라들자 찬 바람이 땀에 젖은 몸을 맹렬히 두드린다. 맹렬. 아. 맹렬 for fear. Oh, fiercely. Okay. Yeah, knocked. Okay. So as soon as the kind of heat was started to wane from my body, the cold breeze fiercely shook my body with cold sweat. So basically the cold wind makes my sweat cold, and it kind of like shook my body. Let's write down the 맹렬히 though. Sometimes my translations are bad, guys. I'm sorry. Maybe that's why I'm not a live translator. Sorry. I mistranslated a word. 땀에 젖은 몸. My body, which was wet with sweat. The cold wind basically like shook me because it's so cold. Not that the sweat made me cold. Yeah, there we go. It's not 들이다. It's to 들이다. Yeah, it's to 들이다. But it could be put in plain form. You could, unrelated to your, to this, you could have 들인다. If it's something in writing, like you're writing a journal, like, oh, I gave it to my grandmother. 선물을 드렸다. Plain form. Fine. 나는 옷 앞섭을 여미요 이마에 잔뜩 묻은 땀을 털어냈다. 옷 앞섭. Wow, that's a tongue twister. I don't know 앞섭. 앞섭. Okay. I'm dumb. 요미다. Okay. I adjusted the collars of my coat, and then 이마에 잔뜩 묻은 땀, the sweat that was completely covering my brow, I removed it. So I like straightened up my collar and wiped the sweat off my brow like that. Okay. 젠장. 놓쳤네 이거. Oh, this is one of the guys. Oh, dang it. We lost. We missed it. I'm not sure what they're talking about, but this was one of the younger guys we heard talking earlier. 여기로 온 거 확실해? Oh, I guess maybe they followed me here. Are you sure they came or he came here? 어떤간 큰 놈이 마을로 바로 오겠냐? What kind of person would just go straight to the town? Because we're not in the town, we're in like the back of the town. 확인은 해봐야 할 거 아닌가? Shouldn't we check? Don't we need to check? 말 소리에 몸을 숨긴다. I hid hearing their words. So hearing their talking, I hid myself. So I'm kind of like hiding now because I hear them talking. 그리고 소리 나는 쪽을 바라봤다. And I looked toward the place where the sound was coming from, where the voices were coming from. 저 멀리서 남자 두 명의 모습이 보인다. I can see the figures of two men from far away over there. I can see two people over there far away. 회관 쪽에서 온 남자들인가? Are those the guys that came from the direction of the assembly hall? I think so. 숨을 헐떡이며 남자들은 주변을 두리번 거리고 있다. 숨을 헐떡이다. Yeah. Okay. So they're panting. They're like panting, and the guys, so they're panting, and then they were looking around the area. Okay, well, sentence 11. My 4-month-old cousin seems to be more immersed in this life than I am. Nice. 어쩔까? What should I do? 그냥 이대로 숨어 있을까? Should I just stay hiding here? 아니면 되려 이쪽에서 뻔뻔하게 얼굴을 보이는 방법도 있을 거다. Or there is the possibility of the way that what I can do is just show my face, like brazenly show my face from here. So another thing I can do, another method I have is how about I could just show my face, like brazenly, just like what are they going to do? 이대로 숨어서 상황을 지켜본다. 아무 일 없었던 듯 연기해본다. Oh my goodness. I'm not even asking you guys. I'm gonna do this. 뻔뻔. I'm just gonna be like, nothing. 아무 일 없었던 듯, as if nothing had happened. Act as if nothing had happened. Let's do that. 나는 내 바지단과 신발에 묻은 잔가지와 낙엽을 털어냈다. 바지단. Pants. Is that the bottom? Yeah. And 잔가지. Is that the sticks? Yeah, twigs. Okay. Let's write it down anyway. So I brushed off the twigs and leaves that were stuck onto my shoes and my pants. So there's a 4-year-old kid watching, or 4-month-old kid watching. Goo goo gaga, a goo goo goo, a goo 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 ga. Maybe he will like that. Goo goo goo, ga ga ga, goo goo, ga ga ga. Ooga booga booga. So pretty much. 혹시 몰라 옷도 벗은 후 여기저기를 살폈고 혹시 몰라 thinking maybe just to be safe, literally maybe it could be, I don't know, but just to be safe. 옷도 벗은 후, after taking off my outer clothes, so like the jacket, my coat. 여기저기를 살폈고 I looked around here and there, and 뒤편에 묻은 나뭇가지를 떼어냈다. And then brushed off the twigs that were stuck on the back of the coat. Just put a note about that. Okay. 그리고 핸드폰을 꺼내 셀카 모드로 내 모습을 확인했다. And then I took out my cell phone and using the selfie mode, I checked how I looked. 좋아. 이 정도면 alright. This is enough. This is good enough. 후. 나는 소리가 나는 방향으로 아무렇지도 않게 발을 옮겼다. I started walking as if nothing had happened, as if there was nothing, in the direction where I had heard the voices. So in the direction where the sounds were coming from, the voices were coming from. So I started just walking toward where the voices were coming from, as if nothing had happened, as if there was just nothing going on. And now he's saying, 안녕하세요. Hello. 나를 발견한 남자가 아까와는 전혀 다른 말투로 인사한다. The man who had discovered me was now greeting me with completely different 말투. There you go, Cheryl. 말투. What does it mean? Different way of speaking. So he greeted me with a different way of speaking 아까와는 than before. So now he's like greeting me differently than before. 약간 소름 끼치는군. Getting kind of like getting scared, feeling like getting goosebumps. Kind of like that. Like 네. 아저씨들도 안녕하시죠? Hey, yeah, you guys doing good too? 어휴, 저야 뭐 별일 없죠? Yeah, you know us. Well, nothing much. 저기 그런데, but hey, 네? Yeah? 혹시 by chance 마을 해관 쪽으로 오셨었나요? Did you come from the direction of the town assembly hall, the town hall? By chance, did you come from the assembly hall? 이 사람이 지금 귀한 분께 무슨? Now, okay, so it worked. What do you think? So this one young middle-aged guy is talking now to the other ones. Like, what do you think you're asking to this person who's just 귀한? It's kind of hard to translate. Noble. There we go. What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're asking this person? Why are you bothering this person? Basically. So the first guy is like chastising the second guy, be like, what are you doing bothering this person now? Like, leave him alone. 죄송합니다. 저희가 일을 좀 하느라. I'm sorry. It's just, we're just kind of doing some work. So. 아니요, 괜찮아요. No, it's okay. 안 보여서 몰랐는데 마을 회관도 있나 봐요? I didn't see it, so I didn't know, but I guess there is a town hall too? So I didn't know, but I didn't see it before, but I guess there's a town hall? 네, 저쪽 구석 잘 안 보이는 곳에 있어요. Yes, it is in the place that you can't really see, over in that direction, kind of in the corner. So yeah, over there in the corner, you can't really see it, it's over there. 혹시라도 호기심 삼아 가진 마시고. 가지는 마세요. Don't even have any sort of curiosity about that. Oh, okay. I guess they're just telling me don't go there. And by chance, though, you really just don't even you shouldn't be curious in it, though. Nothing to really be curious about. 가면 안 되는 이유라도 있나요? Is there a reason or something why I shouldn't go? Literally, if I go, it's not good. A reason or something. Is there? 엄격하신 사제님이 회관을 관리하고 계시거든요. 엄격하신 사제. The priests, the righteous priest, I believe. Yeah, the righteous priests are managing the town hall, that assembly hall, 괜히 갔다가 혼날 수도 있으니 어지간하면 마을에만 계세요. Thought I heard something. Anyway, don't waste your time going there. Literally, if you go there in vain, because you might get in trouble, just try as much as you can just to stay in in the town. So just stay in the town as much as you can. You know, if you were to go there, he might get mad at you. 네, 그러죠. Yeah, okay, I will. 그럼 저희는 일이 좀 있어서. All right, then we're kind of a bit busy, so. 자자. 어서 가자고. 자자. All right, then. Let's hurry up and go. 그러자고. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go. 남자들은 그렇게 말하며 멀어져 갔다. The guys said that and then walked away. Literally got farther away. Distanced themselves. Whew. 긴장이 풀려 다리가 흔들거린다. My legs are kind of shaking and I feel less stressed now. 후들거린다. Sorry. I think that's the same thing though. Yeah. 아무래도 잘 속여 넘긴 모양이다. I think that I've it appears that I have successfully tricked them. 게다가 on top of that 분위기를 보아하니 judging by the atmosphere here 한세이도 못 찾은 모양이군. It appears that they couldn't find 한세이 either. 한세이는 아무래도 무사한 것 같다. I think that 한세이 though would be safe. 시간이 좀 흐른 뒤에 폐가 쪽으로 가보도록 하자. When it's a little bit after a little bit of time has passed, let's go toward the abandoned house. 나는 그렇게 생각하며 다음 장소로 발을 옮겼다. So I thought that, and then I headed to my next location. All right. I'm just going to go to here for today. I'm just going up to here today because we could keep going, but then we're going to have to redo it anyway. Because we're not going to be able to finish a conversation. Yeah. You know what? I'll go a little bit longer. I'll write down just two more sentences. Okay. So we have... Wow. We have a lot of trust with Hansei now. All right. Okay, we can't select her in the same day. You have to pick someone else. Who should we go to? Yeah, I'll do a little bit more because I'll get a sentence. But I don't want to try to do a sentence every day. I think it would just be stress. So I might not give sentences sometimes. But I'll do a couple more sentences just because I have a little bit more time, but then I'll stop. I've been avoiding Yu Cherin because I think she's Kangxi, but I guess we could go see her. We haven't seen her. I don't even want to see her. I don't want to see you. I don't want to see you. Okay, fine. I've only seen you once. 좋아, 유채린을 만나러 가자. All right, let's go meet 유채린. 호수에 도착했다. I arrived at the lake. 과연 유채린이 호수에 있을까 생각하며 왔는데 다행히도 그때 그 자리에 그대로 서 있었다. I was thinking this whole time while I was coming here. I was thinking, if 유채린 will actually be at the lake, but fortunately she was standing there just as she was like always in her same spot. Yeah, she's totally 강시. 호수를 좋아하는 걸까? Does she like the lake? 나는 그런 생각을 하며 유채린에게 다가갔다. I thought that, I wondered that, and then approached 유채린. Yeah.
어머, 성준 씨.
I hate you. 준성입니다. Yeah, it's 준성. She called me Songjun. It's 준성, okay? Right off the bat, she's annoying.
미안해요. 헷갈렸네요.
Sorry. I was a bit confusing. I was confused. I got it mixed up. 나를 본 유채리는 의외의 반응을 보였다. I saw an... Again, let's see how to translate that. Yeah. It was kind of a surprising reaction from 유채린. 저번 만남 때 그리 좋지 않게 헤어졌는데도 유채린 기분이 나빠 보이지도 않았고. Last time when we met, we didn't really leave on good terms, but she didn't really look like she had been upset. She doesn't really look upset. Yeah, last time we told her no thanks when she's like, she wants to hire us. 되려, actually rather, 나에게 눈 웃음을 흘리며 여유로운 태도를 보여준다. Rather, what she did was she showed me a more like a carefree attitude and kind of like was like smiling with her eyes. 피 튀기는 설전을 각오했던 나는 조금 머쓱한 기분이 되어 유채린 옆에 섰다. Here's a good, this is a Nika sentence. Let's see if there's a word. 피 튀기는 설전을 각오했던 나는 설전. Let's check that. Planning. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is Nika's sentence. You're right. He didn't do the last two. Okay, never mind. No Nika sentence. No more Nika sentences until he does his sentence. So I was prepared myself to have to argue with her. So I felt a little bit oops. Helps if I spell it 모쓱하다. Yeah, felt a little bit weird and awkward, and stood next to Yucherin. So I'm like thinking, maybe I'm gonna like end up fighting with her again or something. 호수가에서 자주 뵙네요. I see you often at the lake here. Or river here. 여기에 볼 일이 있으신가요? Do you have some sort of business to attend to here? Some sort of business to do here? Yeah, that's right. I didn't want to burden him anymore, so that's right. I was thinking that he did it, but then I remember, no, he hasn't done the last two. So when he does those, or if he tells me otherwise that he wants them, I can give him another one. But in the meantime, no.
특별히 볼 일은 없어요.
특별히 볼 일은 없어요. Nothing really special I have to do. Then why are you here? What are you doing at the lake? You're just standing there, dressed in your business clothes, like not talking on the cell phone, literally just standing there looking at the lake all day. Every day you're here. You forgot that we had an argument last time? Like, you were totally 강씨.
호수를 이렇게 오래 바라보는
At least
건
try.
처음인데 잔잔하니 마음에 들어서요.
No, you don't. That's not. That makes no sense. This is a terrible excuse. 호수를 이렇게 오래 바라보는 건 처음인데. It's the first time I've ever just kind of looked at the lake for this long like this. You know, 잔잔히 마음에 들어서요. I just quite like it.
생각 정리하는데 딱 좋네요.
It's great for organizing my thoughts. No. I am seriously wasting my time with you. You are 100% 강씨. 그러시군요. I see. 하지만 생각만 처리해서야 이 말의 일을 해결하긴 어려우실 텐데요. Okay, good. Yeah, I see. But, you know, if it's not like just organizing your thoughts is going to take care of the problems that you have to do in this village. It's going to be difficult for you to take care of the things you have to do in this town if all you're doing is just organizing your thoughts.
그러게나 말이에요.
Yeah, you're right. Exactly right. What you say?
몸으로 뛰어줄 사람이 있으면 일이 훨씬 쉬울 텐데.
It would be so much easier if I had... My work would be so much easier if I had someone who would run around and do stuff for me, literally. Yeah, because last time we told her no. I'm not doing stuff for you.
그분께선 쓸데없이 자존심만 세우고 계시니 원.
But, you know, that person, he's just, you know, unnecessarily being... overly confident. No, that's not the word I want. Stubborn. Is that the word I want? Yeah. He's just, you know, he's just being really prideful unnecessarily, though, you know. So, what am I gonna do? My gosh. Get off your high horse, 체린.
아, 방금 건 농담이에요? 화내지 말아요.
No, it's not. You're terrible. You know, that's a joke. 화내지 말아요. Don't get mad. 킥킥 웃으며 의기양양한 표정을 짓는 유채린에게 나는 뭐라 대꾸하기가 피곤해졌다. I had already become tired of sort of replying anything to 유채린, who she's just kind of, she's making these like yeah, sort of like bright and proud expressions and like smiling, and I'm just tired of it. 의기양양, let's add that word. I hope that this meeting ends really quick. We can just get back to the town and just know that she's a demon and stop talking with her. I don't want to waste my time with her. I just figured I'll meet her twice just in case if I was wrong. 나는 노골적으로 불쾌한 표정을 지으며 유채린을 노려봤고 oops, I thought I was going to continue on the second line. Yeah, frank. It gave her a frank displeased, like easily tell that it was a displeased expression, and stared at her, kind of like glared at her. It's like that. 유채린은 내 이런 공격에도 아랑곳 않고 여유로운 태도로 말을 이어나갔다. But she didn't have any sort of reaction to this sort of attack, like staring at her and glaring at her and giving her like an upset face. She didn't have any sort of thing. She didn't care about it, and she just continued talking with her sort of carefree attitude. Yeah, what's that word? Non-callous? You know, not caring about anything.
준성 씨랑 헤어지고 나서 제 나름대로 조사를 해봤어요.
Okay, this is all of your sentence for today and our last sentence for today. There is no separate Cheryl sentence, but I think this might be a bit hard for you, Cheryl. But you can still give it a try. If you think it's too hard though, Cheryl's sentence is this. Cheryl's sentence is the exact same thing, but minus this 제 나름대로 part. Okay? So that'll make it Cheryl's sentence, removing the 제 나름대로. And everyone else's sentence is this whole thing. 화나다 is like to get in trouble. 화내다. Oh no, sorry. I was thinking that's 혼나다, 혼내다. 화나다 is to get angry. 화내다 is to get angry at someone. So are you the one that's feeling the anger? Like, are you just feeling angry or are you putting it out? Like the difference between 끝나다 and 끝내다. So 끝나다, something gets finished, something ends. 끝내다 is you finish something. So it's a intransitive verb or transitive verb. And I do have a Korean FAQ video about transitive and intransitive verbs. So that's 화나다 and 화내다. Are you just angry? Or are you getting angry at someone? So like if you said I got mad at him, something 누구에게 화냈어요. Or I was so angry. 화났어. I was so angry. But if you said 화냈어, they're gonna think who? Who did you get angry at? Because 화내다 is doing something outwardly. Action. Well, they're both action verbs, but this is doing something to someone. Yes, it will make sense, Cheryl. It'll still make sense. You can change 제 나름대로 to just 제가 if you want. 제가. Okay, cool. So that's good. Oh wait, I want this music. Okay, everyone, thanks for coming. I'll see you again in a few more days. I'll do another live stream in a few more days. Take care. Now to get some rest and study some Korean.